What's up, people? It's your boy Billy Mack. We are here once again. Once again, we are here. Um, Another mycology for you. Listening to the Breakfast Club. Got on a real touchy subject. Love versus money. But I'm calling this content versus ambition. The reason I call it content versus ambition is I'm gonna get personal with y'all. I'm gonna let y'all know how I feel. Well, let me give you the background on it. So, this chick called up to the Breakfast Club. She dating a guy. She really likes this guy. Really likes this guy. Says he, good dude. Conversation's good. Sex is good. Like everything is good with this dude. But he ain't making no money. He ain't making no money. And she's trying to, how can I say, get him to strive for better. But she feels, the key word, she feels that he isn't, or that he doesn't want it like she wants it for him. I'm gonna let that marinate for a second because there's a lot right there. Just in those two statements that I just made about her, or like that she said, there's a lot to unpack right there in my mind. Like I said, this is mycology. This is psychology of myself, the things that I think about. I am not a certified or educated therapist at all. I'm just giving y'all what I believe is going on. You heard me? So, let me give y'all my perspective on this. So, when me and my wife started dating, she was in the middle of her comprehensive exams. For those that don't know, the comprehensive exams are what you take before you go into your doctorate program, basically. Your doctorate study. She was studying to be a doctor. We started dating right when she was in the middle of doing that, okay? For lack of a better term, I do want better. I've always wanted better. But how can I say? I'm not willing to I'm not willing to pull other people down to get there. I'm not willing to compromise myself, my integrity, who I am to get there. And I just believe in doing it fairly. Now, another thing about me. I am not a persistent person. The reason why I'm not a persistent person is because I personally cannot find that fine line between persistence and determination and being just flat out annoying. You understand what I'm saying? There is a difference. There is a difference. I can't find it. And this right here is a lot of the reason why I didn't why coming out of college it was horrible. It was horrible. That's why coming out of college it was horrible. When I graduated from college, and I'm not making excuses, I'm giving y'all background for some of y'all people out there who get on my goddamn nerves. Um, when I was coming out of college, I graduated from college in 2007. For those of you who remember, I graduated from college 2007 June, May/June 2007. It was like right at the end of May. For those of you that don't know, that don't remember, or weren't alive back then, that was when the hit the fan as far as the economy goes. It was like June or July 2007. Every company in America said, "Stop hiring people. If you gonna hire somebody, they better have 50 years of experience and better be willing to take a pay cut." You know what I mean? President Bush did something that just flat out just decimated the economy at that time. And it was not good. It was not good at all. And so everything just went bad at the time. If you was working, your hours got cut. If you weren't getting that bonus like you usually get, you weren't getting that raise like you usually get, or if it was significantly less than it was, prices at the grocery store went up. That's when gas really started going up. Dust hit the fan in 2007. And I had just graduated, trying to get me a good job. Because all I was told was, if you go to school, you get an education, you can get a good job. It's a lie from the pit of hell. Excuse me, I had to fix the camera. It's a lie from the pit of hell. And not necessarily that it was a lie. As a parent, you have to understand the times. You have to understand the things that are happening in the world. My parents didn't understand that. My parents didn't do that per se. They were still living like it was 1982. Get you an education, you gonna be somebody. Not anymore. Even to this day. I mean, they get it now, but even to this day. And it's so funny. It wasn't until she was my girlfriend at the time, but it wasn't until my wife started telling them, like, yo, I got a doctorate degree and I am severely underpaid. It is hard out here. For the longest time, my parents resented me because I had all this education and I'm sitting here making $8.50 an hour. They just couldn't. What's the problem? You know what I'm saying? Now, that's the backstory behind it. Now let me get to my wife. So, like I said, when I started dating my wife, she was in the middle of her comprehensive exams. And as we grew together, she eventually got her doctorate. When she had got her doctorate, she basically told me in so many words that, hey, you rolled for me while I was in school doing my thing. And, I'll ride for you for whatever you want to do. That's what she told me. Now, there's a caveat behind what she said. She didn't tell me what that caveat is, but needless to say, I figured it out eventually. I'm talking to the fellas as of right now. Fellas, for those of you who are like me, you're laid back, you chill, you cool, you like to move under the radar. For the people out in the world, they're nosy. They're nosy. The fact of the matter is that they're nosy. To us, it's being nosy. To them, we just want to see what you're doing. We want to know what you're up to. To them, We just want to make sure. We want to make sure you're not a lazy bum. That's basically what it is. They just want to make sure that you're not a lazy ass bum. And part of me is like, I don't have to prove to you that I'm not a lazy ass bum. You know what I'm saying? Like, why? Like, what you scared of? You know, I have ambitions. I have goals. I have things that I want to do. But living in Georgia, especially in the Atlanta area, there are a lot of homeless people out here. And I guarantee you, because I thought about this. I thought long and hard about this. How does someone end up homeless? How does someone end up homeless? Like, I don't understand how someone can end up homeless. I can't comprehend that. Some of y'all out there might get, man, I know, I've been there before. Okay, that's fine. That's your story. I don't understand how you can end up homeless. There are two reasons, general reasons, because through those two reasons you can branch off into the decision making. But there are, I think, two reasons why a person ends up homeless. Number one, you have a goal, you have a dream, and you just going after it. You don't care about the consequences of your actions. You just gonna go get it. That's fine. But dare I say, there's a quote that says, life is not a race, it's a marathon. Some of us treat life like a race. We just gotta get it. Gotta get there. We gotta have it. It's there for us. If we don't snatch it now, somebody's gonna take it from. For those people out there, y'all need to stay over there. Just stay over there. I don't want y'all near me. Because it's just not me. For those of you who have kept up with me, this is kind of a follow-up to my video, Knowing Your Purpose, in a way. Because the reason I can't get with those people is because maybe they've been told, or maybe they just going through something in their life where they feel like, if I show fear, and if I don't show determination and aggressiveness towards this situation, I'm not going to get it. But that's not necessarily true all the time. All the time. Some of the time, not all the time. And I think that's where a lot of people go wrong. They think it's like that all the time. That's not it. No. Life would be too easy if it was like that all the time. It's not like that all the time. But the second reason I think people end up homeless is just bad decision making. Bad decision making. And more so not really weighing the consequences well. Do you know what I mean? That's why I think a lot of people end up homeless. Just not taking the consequences into account. Me, I'm a thinker. I'm always looking at the pros and cons of a situation. If I do this, this will happen. If I do this, this could possibly happen. This can go either way, kind of thinking. And I weigh my options. That's just the way I have to. That's the way I have to live life. I don't understand people who don't think about the consequences when they do things. So, after explaining all that, I get back to my point. Ambition versus content. The young woman was basically telling the Breakfast Club, I'm trying to tell him I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to show him. I'm trying to get him to want better, but it doesn't seem like he wants better for himself. Ladies, let me tell y'all something. If you meet a man, first of all, okay, yeah. Let me stay on that point. If you meet a man and you feel like he's not, if you meet a man and you feel like he doesn't have what you have to go out there and get it, and you penalize him for that, you're delusional. You're delusional. There's nothing wrong with wanting better for your man. And I had to talk to my wife about this. That's why I feel like I can explain this now. You can't want somebody, you can't want something for somebody the same way that they want it. I want a lot of things. I want to make more money. I want to live in luxury. I want a new car. You know, I want to have more kids probably. But I just can't right now. I just can't right now. And then one thing I had to explain to my wife, the way you approach a man about going out and doing better for himself, the way you approach him about it, men are simple, ladies. I don't know how many times I've said this. We are simple. And we think simply. Okay? We are simple and we think simply. So when you say you need to go out and make more money, it's almost like you're insinuating that I can just get online, apply for this high-paying job, and go interview for it, and then I'll get it. That's what's insinuated. We understand, ladies, because I know y'all have cut me off already. Ladies, we understand that's not what y'all saying. But damn, the aggressiveness that you have, the assertiveness that you have, the nagging that you have, when you do that, insinuates that. And so me and my wife had to have a come to Jesus, because she did the same thing. So finally, I got to what she really wanted. This is what she really wanted, ladies and gentlemen. She just wanted to make sure that I wasn't just sitting on my ass doing nothing. Like I said, I'm low key. I'm chill. I like to fly under the radar. That doesn't work for my wife. My wife, she gotta see. She gotta see what she gotta see, like what you're doing. She needs to see it. You know what I'm saying? She needs to see. She wants physical, hard evidence that you are actually out here trying to make it. That's all. And ever since then, we've never had we've never had a problem with that issue. Ever since we had that come to Jesus about it, we never had an issue ever again. So, in conclusion, I have nothing more to add to this. Ladies, if you got a man and you feel like he ain't doing, he just sitting, doing that every time you come home from work, he's smoking weed, playing NBA 2K or Madden. That's all he do all day long. Or at least that's what you see him do all day long. See. They like to see. You need to ask your man. And then hopefully he can provide some evidence. That's what I had to do. and it was never a problem ever again. And listen, my wife is the breadwinner. Okay. Yeah, and okay. You know. But I'm working on getting it better. But understand, I also have a full-time job. And I also have a daughter. And I have to provide for my family. See, it's easier if it's one thing if I was living at home with my mom and daddy. I didn't have any rent. I didn't have any bills. And I had just a decent job, just maybe working at the grocery store or something where I was making a little bit of money. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Go out and go. You need to go out there and get it. You need to be thinking about what you want to do for the rest of your life. But I got priorities. And God forbid I put my family out on the street because I'm trying to get it. And see, that's why I brought up the fact, ladies, you have to articulate to your man exactly what you want from him. Because as soon, like I said, ladies, we're simple. We're simple. There's a stupid man out there right now. There's a stupid man out there whose wife is nagging him. Why don't you want better for yourself? Or why don't you want to do, why won't you try to make more money? And in back of his mind, he was like, okay, she want me to go make more money. Well, in order for me to do that, I'm going to have to take some days off from work. She ain't going to be able to get her hair done. She ain't going to be able to get her feet done. There's a lot of things, we ain't going to be able to have steak anymore or chicken breast. It's going to have to be dark meat. Can't eat like white meat no more. And then when these things start happening, all of a sudden she's like, wait, I need to get my hair done. Well, babe, I'm working on trying to get us some more money. But that, why do I have to not get my hair done? No, look at my hair. Well, babe, you the one said it. I need to start doing something. I didn't mean it like that. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. That's what you told your man. That's what you told your man, ladies. Now, I know some of y'all ladies out there like, oh my God, you've gone on to the deep end. Why does it have to be all that? Because we're simple, ladies. We're simple. I keep trying to tell y'all, ladies. I keep trying to tell y'all. A man's job is to keep y'all happy. That's why I say all the time. I keep trying to tell y'all. Ladies, y'all need to know what you want. You need to know what you want. If you don't know what you want, you are going to make a man's life miserable. If it's always going to be something, if no matter what it is, if it's always something, you're going to make your man's life miserable. You're going to. It's not a game. You're going to make his life miserable. I hate to put it like that, but it's true. You're going to make your man's life miserable. But anyway, like I said, this is more of a follow-up to knowing your purpose. Because there are a lot of men out there who have that go-get. They going to go get it. But a lot of the guys that I know that have that go-get, they're never satisfied. They're always getting more and getting more and getting more and getting more. And to a lot of females, that ain't security. That ain't security. Why? Or not only that it ain't security, but he ain't never around. He always working. He don't ever spend time with his kids. He always working. Y'all have seen the movies. Y'all have seen the movies with y'all seen the movies where the theme of the movie has a deadbeat dad, but he's a deadbeat for one or two reasons. Either he's strung out, he ain't about nothing, he on drugs, he in and out of jail. He's that kind of never around. But then you got the other father who's always working, who's always got a meeting here, he's got a meeting there. Oh yeah, you got a basketball game on Friday, I'll be there. He don't show up. Emergency meeting. His boss needed him to do something. He had to go over here, and this, that, and the other. Those are the themes. Those are the themes. And for lack of a better way to put it, it's kind of true. At least for the latter. If you want a man to really make money, you better be ready for him not to be around. If you really want a man with money, you better be ready for him not to be around. Unless he's wealthy. If he's wealthy, he'll be around. Because he's wealthy. He's got people making the money for him. His money is making money. You know what I mean? There's a difference between being rich and being wealthy. A lot of women want to be rich. But there are consequences to being rich. But when you're wealthy, it is what it is. But anyway, it's your boy Billy Mack. Please like, subscribe, share, comment for your boy. Currently working on the NFL schedule now that the NFL draft is over. Analyze every team's picks and needs. We're gonna work on that schedule, and hopefully starting next week, I'll get the videos of the NFL schedule out. Ooh, Lord have mercy, that was very rude. But until next time, it's your boy Billy Mack. Peace.